Good morning, FIT. Today's segment is How to Make a Fragrance. I'm your host, Erica Solano, and today we have here today Nicole Martin, a second-year student in the Cosmetics and Fragrance Marketing major here at FIT. She's going to demonstrate for us in 5 easy steps. Thank you, Nicole, for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to get started.
I'm excited to learn, but before we get started, why don't you tell me a little bit how you got into the major?
Sure. So I came to FIT strictly for this program. I researched the website and was really interested in fragrance from the beginning. So when I saw that FIT had a cosmetics and fragrance marketing program, I was completely sold and in love from the beginning, and I think I made the best choice for myself.
Great, let's see what you got.
Okay, so before we get started, I wanted to say that we already have our lab jackets on, and that's like the best safety precaution we could have so nothing spills on us. But also we should put our safety goggles on, okay. So why don't we do that? Okay, so why don't we start with step 1. And step 1 is really simple. It's basically just deciding what you want your fragrance to smell like. So if you want it to be like a sweet, like almost aromatherapy, like smell, you would pick something like a vanilla rosemary smell. So why don't we do something like that?
Sure.
So I have our vanilla and I have our rosemary. If you want to smell them the way they are originally before we combine them.
Smells good.
Okay, and vanilla.
My favorite.
Okay. So the second step would be determining like where they fall in the fragrance triangle. So determining whether it's a top, middle, or bottom note. And that's important for determining like where the fragrance will fall in the category and how like prominent it will be in the fragrance. Okay. So for example, rosemary is an herbal note, and the herbals tend to rise to the top. Okay. So let's start with herbal. And we're gonna put that on the scale. And we're gonna weigh that. Okay, and it's important not to mix up the pipettes, so we're gonna keep that pipette separate. Okay. Otherwise you'll contaminate the other fragrance. And vanillas tend to go to the bottom and warm up the base. Okay. So we're gonna do the second step and add the base.
And what kind of class did you learn this in?
We take a fragrance product knowledge class, and that's actually the class I'm currently in right now. Oh, wow. It's awesome, and we learn everything from like where the fragrance falls in the category of the triangle, and we make our own fragrances all the time, and it's extremely hands-on. We honestly learn and like experience fragrance all the time, from everything from finished fragrance to raw materials. That's great. So that's where we learn all this stuff. Cool. Okay, so the third step would be adding a solvent, and that's basically what makes a fragrance finished. Okay. So I like, for this example, we're going to make this something that we can apply to the skin. So anything that can be applied to the skin, we usually use alcohol because it's like fast drying. Okay. And again, we're going to weigh it. Okay. So then the fourth step would be stirring all the ingredients that we added.
All 3 notes, right?
It's the 2 notes and then the solvent. Okay. So we're going to stir that. And then if you mind passing me a blotter so you can smell what our scent smells like.
The finished product.
Here we go. And that's our rosemary vanilla scent. Yum.
I love it.
Okay, and step 5 would be letting it sit and macerate. That basically is just what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it into a bottle. And if we were in a warehouse, we'd package it and label it.
I think it's screw top. Is it? Okay, we'll do that after.
Okay, so we'll put it into a separate bottle. And we'd package it and label it, and we'd put a cap on it. Okay. And this just like allows all the ingredients to come together, and some like will interact with each other, and the stronger notes will rise to the top, and the vanilla would rise to the bottom, and it would like all combine together, and that would be the last step.
So there you have it, the 5 steps.
The 5 steps to making a fragrance.
Well, thank you, Nicole, for being here.
Thank you so much for having me again.
Of course. And thank you for watching out there. If you want more information on the Cosmetics and Fragrance Marketing major, you can visit our website at www.fitnyc.edu. Thank you and have a great day.
what I want.